so I gotta keep cool and keep on table. Nowadays, first thing to do, start fake beef inside to a label.
Start off by saying that on behalf of the Center for Engaged Research and Collaborative Learning CERCL and the Rap Club here at Rice University, I want to thank you, for being here and sit down with me today.
No, the pleasure is definitely mine.
I want to say that the interview is being recorded for CERCL's Hip Hop Archive collection housed at the Woodson Research Library.
Dope.
The Research Center here in Fondren Library at the university. The goal for us today is to preserve the voices and stories of artists like yourself for future generations of listeners and researchers and fans alike. So to get started, I have a few basic questions and then we can try to get into the nitty-gritty.
Let's do it.
All right. So the first question I have for you is, could you just start by telling us about growing up in Atlanta and your first encounters with hip-hop?
Growing up in Atlanta, me being from the south side of Atlanta, Fulton County, to be exact, I grew up around like Union City, Fairburn, College Park. I grew up around that area. It was, gritty. Used to break in the houses, take TVs, and be in the bandos, smoking, and I was probably like 13, 14 around that time. But I would say the music around that time was heavily influenced by BMF. We had the Gucci's, the Jeezys, but me, I wasn't listening to Gucci. I ain't never listened to Gucci or Jeezy. See, my generation, we listened to the Futures and the Young Thugs and the Rich Kids and stuff like that. So like listening to that and watching them take they spin off the Gucci's and the Jeezys, it kind of like molded how I even approach music. I also was listening to Lil Wayne at the time, so had to put Mr. Drip with that, you feel me? I also listened to A$AP Rocky at the time, our Future. So it was just like a big melting pot, and then I just made like a gold brick out of it.
So, speaking of making gold bricks, how did you know, like at what point did you know that you wanted to participate in what you saw Future and Lil Wayne sort of being up to? At what point did you say, okay, I can do something about this and with this?
Honestly, the crazy thing is I never thought like that. See, in 8th grade, we had this music class where they had garage band in the music class, and they was showing us how to make beats and record ourselves on that. So that's where it really came from. You feel me? So it was really accidental. It just turned out that people liked what I was making. You feel me?
In school?
Yeah, in school. Like, I was making music. Like, it was an assignment. You feel me? But it just turned out that people liked what I was making from a young age.
And these are people in your class?
Yeah, these people in my class. Yeah.
And what were the responses of your teachers?
I would say my first real response was from my 8th grade teacher. And he was talking to like one of my closest homies, RPM. But at the time he was like my big brother. You feel me? He was like 2 grades above me. But he told him, he was like, yeah, I think he gonna make it all the way. Like in 8th grade. You feel me? And like he used to have us freestyling in his class. Like we used to be class versus class freestyling in his classes and shit. So it was very cool. And it's like motivated me to keep going when I heard him say that. I'm like, damn, so maybe I should like try to do something with it. So like around 9th grade, I started taking it a little more serious, but it was still like a hobby, you feel me? So, yeah, that's it.
So the school provided the technology. At what point?
I used to ISO bomb.
Yeah.
The school had the computers,
Yeah.
but I ain't had a computer at home.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So, what I would do is either my little cousin had a laptop, the Apple laptop. She was the only child. I used to be on her shit all night. He said I used to get spit all on her goddamn keypad and shit, but like, I used to be on her computer, and then to be real, my uncle and them, they stayed with us for a little bit, and he had a whole studio setup. I used to skip school and stay home and record. Like, the other thing I go to school, I didn't go to school. I was at the crib and I was recording in his studio. That was like
Still schooling.
Yeah. Like during school hours, I was at home recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still learning,
Mhm.
growing,
Mhm.
doing your thing.
Still schooling for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so now I see I'm gonna have to skip around. I had a whole narrative structure, how questions were gonna go, but I'm gonna given what you've given me, I'm gonna have to skip around now. So you personally acknowledge on multiple occasions, and you did so here, right? Like Lil Wayne is you've put him in a group of being one of if not the
He my favorite artist.
if
like,
not the
he
best
was my
rappers.
favorite artist at a point in time. Like,
Okay.
the greatest artist ever created. At one point in time, he was that.
And the reason I've heard you give, right, is you give this like really, I think, insightful litany of first, right? He's the first to sort of showcase his tattoos, right? And
That's why I did the project with Travis Barker.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
He's one of the people that first creates collaborations between genres, right? Hip hop, but also punk rock with Travis Barker.
Right.
He's one of the first people to sort of rap sing in the ways that we see Drake and Future and J. Cole and Kanye do, but he's doing it way before them.
Right.
So my question has to do with the fact that you're positioning him not only as a trendsetter, but really as a trailblazer.
But it's a reason that I position him where he is that I never talk about.
Okay.
Another reason why I consider him one of the best because he always pays homage to like people who he feel like more than him.
Yeah.
Even artists that's out at the same time as him.
Yeah.
He'll pay homage. Like, I never looked at the game like that, but he did, and it taught me how to approach the game differently. Like, you feel me? I respect that. And that's how I come, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I respect a lot of artists. You feel me? I don't talk about it because I don't, you feel me, necessarily have to, but I do. I like the artistry. Like, I really respect the artistry of music. Like, I don't really see music is just one form of art.
Yes.
See, I love art in general. Like, maybe a painting. May I go outside and see some just architecture that just look nice. Like,
Yeah.
all that is the same to me, just in different forms. There's a lot of people not making art, they making music. You feel me? So, like, I like art. It's just a big difference. It's a huge difference, actually. But a lot of people don't understand that because they're not artistic.
Okay. So I'm just gonna flow with you right now. So given what you've said, because I think it's profound, and this is something that I really wanted to drill down with you later on, but we're here now. How do you see that distinction? So you call yourself, right, Unotheactivist, and I often find myself sort of tripping up when I'm calling you by name, and sometimes I'll say Unotheactivist, sometimes I'll say Uno the artist, right? It's just like a Freudian slip sometimes. But given what you've said, there's not really a distinction always between those two terms, right? Like, the artist and the activist both have some sort of responsibility
For sure.
to society.
Exactly. And a lot of times we do stuff subconsciously, or like, we'll foreshadow our life on accident.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, the activist, when I was creating it, I wasn't thinking like how I'm thinking now. But now it just makes so much sense based off the type of person I am. Now, you feel me? So it's crazy how people can do that.
So what do you see your responsibility to society being as the activist, as the artist?
We need to bring the arts back. Like, we need to go back to like the Renaissance here. You feel me? Like, where art mattered and shaping society. Like, you feel me? And it inspired people. Like, a lot of people see art and now they want to do something. You feel me? Like, people don't look at it the same. It's not even, if you look at people's like whole brands and stuff, it's like, it's not art anymore. Even with the rebranding of the restaurants and stuff, like, they making that shit extra simple. Like, they taking, it's just say, I see Cracker Barrel. That's kind of funny, but I seen how they took out the man, the barrel, and it's literally just said Cracker Barrel. Now it really kind of don't make sense, and people won't really get the real tradition, or the food won't even taste the same because they don't have that sense of like the people not putting the love and effort into it. They actually just taking it out. You feel me? It's just bland, like, and that's what like music is right now. It's just like a simplified version, but like not simple as in intelligent, but like simple as in like dumb.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you can be simple and very intelligent with the simplicity.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
But
yes.
you can also be simple with the lack of knowledge and creativity, like,
Yeah.
and that's what's going on right now.
Okay, so this is another connecting thread, right? Like, I've heard you in other instances, right, say that you call yourself or refer to yourself as the activist because you understand your task as bringing people who are in some of their darkest moments right into the light. I'm curious to hear you sort of talk a little bit more about that light, right? What is it?
See,
And
at first I thought
how did you find it?
At first I thought I knew what the light was, even though I have always knew what it was. I didn't know what it was until as of like very recently. You feel me? Like I done took a super. I knew I was always on the right path, and I knew I was steering other people on the right path. We all kind of on this journey together, trying to figure out what the truth. Because at the end of the day, we're just trying to figure out the truth.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like everything confusing. You feel me? You just some stuff that we think we know, we get to second guessing it. You feel me? Then goddamn, God put one of my brothers that I've been knowing for forever. You feel me? And he was on the same journey. We was both like trying to at the same time, but he figured out a little early. You feel me? But God didn't tell when he first figured out what it was. He wasn't like, oh yeah, go tell your boy. Instead, he told him like, when he come to it, when we start asking you questions, that's when you let him know. You feel me? So, boom. It's so crazy because it just started off as a simple conversation. Stuff we think we know. You feel me? And we actually do know it. But then now we're going to really start off with me doing Black history. That's what really started it off.
That's what started
the truth. That's how I found out the truth. Yeah. Now I'm in the truth.
Say more about that.
So I was just wondering, like, us as the Black Americans, why the hell we don't know who we is? You feel me? I always wanted that, just as everybody always wanted that. So now people thinking they got them, whatever. You feel me? Niggas think they Egyptians. Niggas thinking they got them Europeans. You feel me? But nobody really knows what's going on because they've been hiding the truth. So I'm just, once you get to having curiosity about something, God gonna just bring it in there. Like, once you start to have that knack, shit just gonna start revealing. So I'm literally just doing research up on Black history, you feel me? And then some shit popped up. 1413. The whitewashing, how they went over all the paintings and hid the history and all that back in 1413. But then all that stuff started lining up with the Bible. You feel me? So I get to talk to my brother about that stuff. So then he started revealing to me, like, bro, like, we the real Israelites, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, this, wham, and then we looking at the Black history, all the slave trades and all the lineages and all the pathways and shit lining up with the Bible. Then we get to breaking down descriptions. Then so I started diving in deeper than that. I started reading the Bible from a different perspective. You feel me? Now I'm starting reading it like a Black American. You feel me? Now I'm starting to read the book like a Black American instead of a European or just anybody else who it wasn't meant for. You feel me? So now I'm starting to understand it from a new perspective, and now I'm having new energy and like I'm knowing the truth now. So now I'm going back and looking at all the stuff I thought I knew. And now I'm looking at everybody who still don't know who they is. You feel me? And you understand, like, the knowledge is like, it's existing, but it's like, so many people don't know that it's almost like a secret. You feel me? But it's not a secret, honestly. They just trying to hide it. It's not a secret, but they trying to hide it. You know what I'm saying? So, all those interviews I was doing before, I was telling people, right, yeah, follow God. You feel me? But now I understand that we the chosen people of God. We the ones who the book talking about. We the ones that the law is for. You feel me? Like, stuff like that. So, going to back what you said, yeah, I was on the right track without, you know what I'm saying, leading people to the light, but I didn't know what the light completely was. I didn't know what the light was completely at the time, but now I do, at this very moment.
You said something, and you emphasized it, and I just think it's brilliant. The point about it not being a secret, but they tried to hide it.
Yeah. It's
not a secret, but they tried to hide it. Yes. It's clear to me that it's something that you have actually emphasized, and one of my frustrations in watching a lot of the interviews, right, that you've done is, despite how much you seem to emphasize it, right, through the symbolism, the religious motifs, the references to...
See, but I was doing the wrong shit when I was doing that.
Okay,
and that's why people wasn't catching on.
Help me.
Because I wasn't caught on yet. I thought I was.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So now I really have something that I can really tell them to follow and do research about.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, once I start bringing out the facts of the Black history, then it's like almost like inevitable. Like, you feel me? Like, you gotta believe it.
Because it's throughout, for me,
It's literally in the history.
Your lyrics, and specifically the symbolism in the artist, right? In the cover art, right? And the visuals that you make use of. I was like, no, there's something else happening here that I haven't heard you speak to directly.
All right, so, for instance, a lot of people they don't know whether I'm a Muslim, a Christian, a fucking atheist, fucking Satanist. They don't know what I am. They just get to assuming. But I am telling the people now I am an Israelite. You feel me? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Buddhist, a Baptist. I'm an Israelite. You feel me? These laws that we following, that people think are religion, it's like our real, actual culture. Like, it's our way of living. You feel me? When other people start getting into it, that's when it becomes religion, because it's something they believe in. This is something that we know that we've been doing since we was born, like, on Earth, period.
How does this...
And it's crazy because when people start to... And now that I say this, you're going to notice. I'm not going to speak too much on Kanye West. But, for instance, Kyrie Irving. When he started figuring out who he was, he didn't even do nothing but post a link to a book that they selling on Amazon. He didn't do nothing, but he didn't speak about nothing. All he did was post a link. And that was just a book about Black people being Israelites. You feel me? That's all it was about. The Israelites. The truth about the Israelites. But they kicked the nigga off Nike. They said he can't play basketball. All his endorsements gone. Why? Because it's not a secret, but they trying to hide it. If we all knew what was going on, this whole shit would be flipped upside down. Going to Kanye West. Goddamn, he just figured out who he was. Now he's mad as hell because he been living his whole life trying to get where he at. And he could have did a whole completely different way. So now he just like, fuck it. I'm finna talk about it all. I'm already fucked. You feel me? But at least I can put my people on. At least. That's the least I can do in this shit. Like, I did so much damage to me and my whole, the least I can do is put my people on. What they doing to his ass? They took $1 billion from his ass. Hushing him. Can't do nothing. Not every time he talk, we think he crazy. Because nobody know what he talking about. But in our factuals, we is the real Jews. You feel me? 12 tribes, Judah. We the tribe of Judah. 12 tribes, Israelite. You feel me? Black Americans, tribe of Judah. Judah, Jew. You feel me? I'm not going to get too deep in it, but just break it down. You feel me? And that's what Kanye West trying to get at. Even though he got down crazy as hell right now. Well, we think he crazy off of just the propaganda and shit.
Yeah. So now that you have a name for the light,
Yeah.
right?
Yahweh.
And for the truth,
Yahweh.
how do you see that now informing your work and your artistry moving forward?
See, well, it was a long time where I didn't even want to record because I didn't know what to say. You feel me? But it's just like, he wanted me to keep doing what I've been doing, but start implementing that shit in there too, though. You feel me? Because when I think about it, and my homie had to show me this, like, the fans, they'll look at one line you say in the whole song, and they'll stick with them. That one line. So I could just say one line, one important line, and it's going to start that spark. What that boy Tupac say? I inspire to inspire. The next nigga that's going to change the world. You feel me? If I'm saying little stuff, and people with the discernment and the, what's the word I'm looking for? The zeal to learn it, they gonna feel that. They gonna start researching. I'm like, bro, what the hell he talking about right here, though? You feel me? And then, like, that's how I go. So, me, what I'm starting to do now is I'm just adding it to the swag. No cap. I'm just throwing it in the swag, and it's like, it's sounding good now. Like, I'm still working on the message I'm delivering, but, like, as far as now, I'm just speaking about my life, so it's cool.
I've really appreciated your candor about the fact that you're an exclusively freestyling artist. You've been really clear about that.
Yeah.
And what stands out to me is your reverence for freestyling as an art form. It's not just a party trick. It's not just something to entertain.
Think about a graffiti artist.
Yeah.
They're freestyling every time.
Yeah. Yes.
Literally.
Yes.
And that shit be perfect because that shit coming from the heart. They don't even know what they finna do. They just on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
They take a look back. It's a whole mural of somebody. Like, freestyle mural. Like I said, all art is relative. You feel me? It's that one thing that all true artists got. Like, it's like a. You seen that movie Soul? You never seen that movie?
The kids movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seen that movie?
Yeah.
Bomb.
With my goddaughter.
Wow. So, you know, whenever he get to making the music, he just go in that zone. But if you look in that zone, it's hella niggas in that zone that's not just doing music.
Yeah.
It's a nigga painting in that zone.
Yeah.
It's a nigga playing basketball in that zone. Like, all true artists got that zone they go to, you feel me? That's really God for real. Everybody tap into that consciousness, you feel me? And really just get to being free, you feel me? Like, that's why it's like, when I freestyle, I'm not saying like, I just go one take every time. I just say I never write because it's really coming off the heart of what I'm saying, and I have to say it like how I'm feeling at that exact time, that exact moment. If I write something down, I might be feeling it some way or saying it a way when I'm writing it. Then when I get to saying it, it don't sound the same. It don't sound nothing like how I wrote it down. You feel me? Because I ain't hear myself saying it or none of that. You feel me? So it's like, freestyling is like an art form to me. You feel me? That's why that's why people respect the freestylers the most. They respect freestylers way more than lyricists. Because a real freestyler is a real lyricist. You feel me? Like, if you can do that stuff off the top, people be thinking about how to make a bar, a metaphor, or entendre or something like. But that shit just come off the top. You feel me? Like, I be tapped in.
What does it take? So,
I mean, repetition.
repetition, but to me, the way you talk about freestyling as though it were a spiritual practice, right? In order to
But
actually
still,
get
it's
in touch with
practice.
your heart.
Practice though.
Yeah.
Repetition.
Yeah.
That's the greatest way to learn. That's what Wayne said. That
Yeah.
repetition. I don't know how many. I probably freestyle over 1 billion times.
So what kind of discipline does that require?
Well, when you freestyle, you gotta understand. Well, this is just me. You gotta understand the time that you in. You gotta understand the type of lingo you can use because of your background.
Mm.
You feel me?
Mm.
Like I can use super old folk lingo because I'm black. You feel me? You gotta understand, goddamn, yourself. You feel me? And how you talk. You gotta take all them into consideration as you freestyle and say any words, like, cause you don't want to freestyle. A lot of niggas freestyle to be whack because they don't know what to say, because they don't know who they is for real. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So they not even tapping in to just saying some shit that they think they might rhyme.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times I don't know what's gonna rhyme. I be rhyming words with words that don't rhyme. You feel me? Just based off me freestyle, I'm saying a certain way because I have an accent, all type of shit. Like everything falls into play when you freestyle. You feel me? Like being a true freestyle artist or a punching artist. You feel me? You gotta appreciate the punching artist because punching artists got the greatest metaphors on earth. Them is really off the top, punch in, punch in, punch in. Like that's real. That's like the greatest form of freestyle to me. Like, cause I call that structured freestyle. Cause you're not writing. You feel me? But you able to. All right, delete that. Let me say something else real quick. All right, delete that punching because let me say it better. You feel me? Shit like that.
Editing in real time.
Editing in real time.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's why a lot of freestyle artists can make a hit in 5 minutes. Cause they, like I said, they know all the criteria. They got hit real quick and subconsciously, you feel me? So they hitting it real quick. Like it's an art form for real. They get in that zone. They probably happy as hell, or they sad as hell, or they just in the zone. You feel me? And they just got down, turn up.
What does it feel like to be there though? What does it
I
feel
told
like
you,
to
like-
finally be in the flow?
Bro, if you seen the movie Soul,
Yeah. For
Bro.
you, what does it feel like for you to finally get in the flow, to be in the zone?
honestly, it's like when I'm in the zone. All right, now I understand what you're saying because it is a feeling. When you in the zone, it's like it's very tedious though, right? Because anything can take you out your zone. Any little slight can take you out that zone. You feel me? You might be freestyling, might be like, "Hey, bro, you want some food?" Like that might take you out your zone. You feel me? Like, but like when you in the zone, it's dead ass. Like, you ever had a dream, right? And in your dream, you don't walk in your dream. You kind of like float hop, like. So like in the zone, it's like that. It's just like you kind of just floating on top of a cloud or something. It's like very serene and peaceful in the zone. The zone is peaceful as hell. Like, and you can, in the zone, you can think, hold on. In the zone, you can think very clear. Like, everything is clear. Like, the word that you want to say in that freestyle in the zone and how you want to say it and like how detailed you want to be with it, it's going to come out perfectly how you want to say it. And that's when you get the, damn, that nigga just snapped on that motherfucker. Like, you feel me? And that nigga in the zone. He in the zone, like, yeah. But I ain't never heard that flow before, but it's so hard. Because he in that zone. Like, once you get in the zone, you get to just, the creativity level go up. Because it's just like, what's the perfect word that I can say that feel like this? All right. You know, I'm just going to use alcohol for this. I'm not saying use alcohol, but I'm just going to use alcohol for this example. You know, you could drink alcohol and have a bad time. You feel me? That's where you get the car wrecks and shit like that. But then you got the moments on alcohol where the whole room is bright. You feel me? Everybody just very cheerful. You just happy as hell. You don't give a damn what's going on, but you happy as fuck. Like that feeling right there. We all like everybody. You look around, the whole room is cheering, or everybody just happy. We having a good time. That's the zone. You feel me? But when artists get in that zone, it's that same zone without all that shit though. You feel me?
So what does it? So if you don't have, so without the alcohol, without what does it take for you to get there? Do things have to be a certain
Passion.
way? Do
You
things
gotta
have,
be
can,
passionate.
can you get in the zone in any space that you're in?
You gotta be passionate. Yeah.
Mm.
See, getting in the zone is about being passionate of what you're doing.
Mm.
See, if you got that passion, then it's easy to get in that zone.
Yeah.
Because you want to get in that zone. You want to lock in. You feel me? And then it's also, confidence is a major part of that zone. Like confidence, having the utmost confidence, get you in the zone the quickest. Well, I'm know I'm finna snap. Let's do it. I'm in the zone right now. You feel me? Like, well, I'm know I'm finna kill this. That also helps. You feel me? So, going back to say you gotta know yourself. Once you know yourself and comfortable with who you are, you in the zone right then and there. You feel me?
True authenticity, vulnerability, honesty. In this conversation and in others that I've seen you give in your lyrics are key for you. That's something that I've noted from the very beginning, that those key principles are all you have to do. The first time that I really realized this was in the opening track for Dedication, Old Town Road.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
How would you describe your own personal moral compass, right? And like convictions. Where do you see them sort of coming from? And particularly for me,
What, every day?
just every day.
Every day I eat pain.
Say more about that.
Every day I eat pain, bro. Every single day. Eating pain every day make me a stronger person. Eating pain every day, that helped me learn who I am. You feel me? It let me know that, but this shit ain't all dandy and it's real shit going on. Like, you feel me? Like, but you gotta understand, and this is what's going on in America for us black men. Like, we all eat pain every day. Every single day. As a man, we gotta eat it. And we can't even do too much complaining about it. Cause then, if you doing more complaining than trying to get to the next level, but yeah, gonna be stuck. You feel me? Moping, eating more pain every day. And you gonna eat the pain regardless. You feel me? So, eating the pain making you harder. You feel me? Not saying it's making you less vulnerable. Eating the pain every day make you more vulnerable because now you gotta talk to somebody. You feel me? That's who you find out who your real partners is, who really care about you. You feel me? Because they got pain too. They trying to tell like, and they ain't got nobody they feel like they can tell too. So then when they partner come in talking about their pain, they be like, yeah, bro, finally I can goddamn talk about my pain too. Like, you feel me? That's where you build up the foundations of who your brothers and your niggas you getting money with and then the family you starting. You feel me? Like, y'all gotta realize, people have to realize that nobody in this motherfucker perfect. You feel me? A lot of people think that other people don't make mistakes. Well, they know they make mistakes, but like, to them they don't make mistakes. You feel me? Then when they make a mistake, it's a big deal. But like, if you talking to this person, you feel me, they trusting you, and you trusting them, and y'all sharing y'all pain, that's building a bond. You feel me? That's goddamn unlocking you, helping you go to the next level, because now you understand the people more. You feel me? Now you know, because you know, everybody is archetypes of us. Like, you archetype is hella niggas like your archetype. Not like you, but like your archetype. I got hella niggas like my archetype. Now you understand, like, because it's real archetypes, they kind of all got similarities. You feel me? So now you know how to deal with people different. Like, you feel me? I know how to deal with them type of people now. Like, shit like that. So all that shit goes back into, like, being confident with your vulnerability because, like, I got somebody I can talk to about it. You feel me? Instead of just eating that shit every day and just like destroying, like riding on the inside type shit. You laying that shit out to somebody that you fuck with, or I would say who you fuck with, because me personally, I would never go to a therapist. Because what the hell is a therapist gonna do? Except just hear what you saying. But like, you building with the other motherfuckers though. You feel me? So like, that is like helping your character, that's helping with character development. You feel me? And then that goes back into the art. Because as you building character development, now you viewing the world different. Now your art has more substance to it. You feel me? And you got more shit on your heart. See, when you freestyling, that shit come from the heart, not from the mind. It come from the heart. So now you just having more shit to talk about. You done experienced more shit. You feel me? Like, now you still confident because now you know, like, even if I do fuck up, nigga, my gang gonna help pick me up. So now I'm just gonna keep going. So now the music is always good.
I'm pausing here on purpose because honestly, I think we just need to sort of sit in what you've given us, because you've given us a lot to think about. I'm also pausing because there's a lot of different directions that we can go, and I want to honor like the space that you've that we've curated, right? Like, I don't want to move on too swiftly. But I am thinking about your I had mentioned out there, I'm thinking about your legacy and the impact what do you hope listeners carry with them after hearing your music and after engaging you as a person? What do you hope people take away from you?
As crazy as it sounds, only thing I want them to take away from me is goddamn pray. Pray to God. That's the only thing I want them to take. Worship God, follow God. That's it. Like, other than that, I would say everybody got their own experiences, bro. Nigga would never go through what I went through, ever. Just like I would never go through what nobody else went through and how they went through it. Maybe, we all go through similar shit, but like, nobody would ever go through what I've been through, so it's like, taking something from me is not gonna make sense.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Appreciating my art, that's cool. You feel me? Like, that's the art. That's like appreciating going outside and looking at the grass being green. Like, you can appreciate shit like that. But like, as far as like trying to be like me and stuff like that, I don't want that. You feel me? I'd rather them figure out who they is and we all follow God. And then, you feel me? We be lit like that.
There's something about,
and when I say God, I mean Yahweh specifically.
Yes.
Yeah.
About the way that you orient yourself to the industry, right? That you can only do as an independent artist.
For sure.
You cannot.
That's why I never signed.
This is precisely where I'm going. So there are challenges, right? That I think with coming, that come with being an independent artist, and then there are a lot of benefits that you are clear evidence of.
Yeah.
Can you speak to some of those challenges and benefits that come with being an independent artist?
I'm gonna be real. Being an independent artist is not easy. It's not for the weak.
Yeah.
And like, you gotta be good. You gotta be, actually, your music has to be good for you to have longevity as an independent artist. Cause ain't no fake machine gonna push some bullshit. You feel me? Like, the fans gotta put, this shit is strictly off of fans push. So if it's not good, you're done. You feel me? So that's rule number one. Make good music. You feel me? I tell every artist, don't even follow no trend, bro. Don't give a fuck about when nobody is doing. Yeah, give a fuck about the lingo and stuff that's going around and the times, but like, as far as like rapping, exactly like on certain beats and this like that, if you like the beat, cool, but don't rap on the beat because you heard somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even listen to other artists. So when people play beats, it's like a new experience for me. So I can really approach the beat how I want to approach it. You feel me? Because I'm not taking it from like 20, 50 different artists who already rapped on the beat like this. You see what I'm saying? So as an independent artist, I would say express your emotions and pain and stuff. Express yourself. You feel me? Just like how you would dress, wear your clothes or do your hair, or you feel me? Customize your character on the game with the same shit. You feel me? But like, rule number one, you got to be good. Number two, well, we going back to the benefits and the ones that's not. As an independent artist, your ass probably not gonna get playlisted. You feel me? You probably ain't gonna get they probably not gonna say your music dropping on Friday. You feel me? Niggas is not goddamn having your shit on front page on Times Square magazine or at Times Square magazine on the building. None of that. You're not being on Rap Caviar if your music not good. See, once you got a demand, then they gotta let you in. You feel me? You ain't gotta do all the crazy weird shit that's going on. Like, you feel me? I'm not finna get into detail, but like, whatever crazy shit that people doing to you, you ain't gotta do that. You feel me? If that music good and you start and the right people get to hearing it, they gonna be playing it. Like, if it's good, they gonna play it.
But industry being so big and so powerful, right? Like I'm aware that even music you had out there has producers have taken down,
For sure.
right? And so how do you
Everything back up, by the way.
Oh, good. But how do you navigate the challenge, right, of like protecting
Bro,
the
you gotta
integrity
eat the pain, bro.
protecting the integrity of your art while also ensuring that, right, you continue to share the music with the fans?
You gotta eat the pain.
Yeah.
You have to eat the pain. My music came down, what I'ma do?
Yeah.
It's down already, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They wanted money for that shit. I'm like, bro, it's already down. I don't care. You feel me? Because I can make more art. I go make some more art. I'm in the zone. I've been in flow state.
For a
So,
long time, because you got
Yeah.
one of the largest discographies
For
I've
sure.
ever seen.
and I'm finna drop another 20 songs before I drop my album. So, yeah, y'all be on the lookout for that. But, yeah, like, I got that confidence where it's like, bro, I can just go make another hit. Like, I'm not an artist that's gonna spend a week on a song, none of that, or try to push this one song. Bro, I'm gonna put this music out there, and what's going is gonna go. But that Playboy Max shit ain't had no real push. Motherfuckers just fuck with that shit. I got a song, bro, Slave. No, zero push, bro. I never put no marketing behind Slave, bro. Just on Spotify alone, it's at 25 million. I just dropped that last year. Just on Spotify alone. Bro, it's like over 1 million videos on TikTok. But I ain't never make a TikTok to that song ever. You feel me? Like people like the music. They gonna push the hell like that shit gonna go viral. You feel me? Especially if you be consistent with putting out your music, good music, then you got a greater chance of going viral. Like the more music you put out, the greater chance you got of going up. Like, Cause now you got hella songs that's accumulated. You feel me? Instead of just one song you trying to put all the views on. But next, like if you put out all them songs, next thing you know, all them songs might be at 10 million. Like you never know. You just got to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. A lot of people be lacking that confidence of, man, ain't nobody finna hear my shit. Like I put the music out because I want to put it out in the world. Somebody gonna hear it. If it's one person that should change their life, that's cool. You feel me? I'm not in trying to make the most money, even though I would like to make the most money for sure. But that's not what I'm in it for. You feel me? That's just like some side. That's like the benefits of me just trying to make the good music and have people appreciate it and inspire. You feel me? The music is a side effect from all that. Me trying to change somebody's life. The money, not the music. You feel me?
So you grow up in Atlanta. I know you lived in LA for some time. You're now here in Houston. How does living in Houston shift your relationship to the music, right? Like Houston-based artists Bun B, the Ghetto Boys, K Reno, DJ Screw, so on.
See
right,
me?
like you're in the
I'm a
city.
worldwide artist.
Yeah,
A mega music group worldwide.
yeah.
I never limited to myself to a city sound.
Mm,
Ever. My favorite artist is Lil Wayne. He not even from Atlanta.
mm,
You feel me? Like, that's how you beat being a local joker. You feel me?
mm-hmm.
Start experimenting. Start finding your sound. You feel me? Use that little 10% Virgil rule. All your favorites, put them in a melting pot. You feel me? Create your sound.
What was that? 10%?
The
What?
10% rule?
Yeah. What is that?
Well, so Virgil, as an artist, he said, take 10% of your favorite everything. You feel me? Just add a little 10%. And add your own flavor to it. Cause you gotta think nothing in the world is really original.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got a t-shirt on, I got a t-shirt on. We got 3 different t-shirts on, but it's still a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nothing in the world that ain't been done. So you feel me? Use being inspired to your advantage. Take that 10% of inspiration and add it to your shit. You feel me? Somebody gonna like that shit. Damn, that shit kind of remind me of shit back in the day we was fucking when we was little. Like, I like how he did that. You feel me? Shit like that. People like me because they think I sound like Wayne. You feel me? To me, I don't think I sound like Wayne. I just really be freestyling. But to other people, they be like, bro, you talk like Wayne, you got that drink. Nah, I don't even know what Wayne doing right now. You feel me? Like, dead for real. I don't know what song he dropped. I was in Japan bumping that piano trap though. That motherfucker going stupid in Japan. It was hitting different. But on the other hand, like that 10% though, that people fuck with you off that. So take that. Like that was a good little advice of an artist to aspiring artists. You feel me? Like you ain't gotta copy a nigga shit 100,000%.
Yeah.
But we all know ain't nobody in this motherfucker that original. You feel me? Motherfucker take some shit and add their 10%, now it's original. Cause enough nigga be like, but I ain't never seen it done like that before.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I seen it done, but never like that.
Like that.
You feel me? So it'd be like, just find yourself. You gotta make you need your 10,000 hours. You gotta become a master at this shit. You feel me? I've been freestyling for 10,000 hours for sure. For sure. So I'm a professional freestyler for sure. You feel me? I'm a master at freestyling. I put the work in. I've been dripping hard for 10,000 hours for sure. I'm a master at dripping. You feel me? You put that work in, that shit start turning to mastery. However you fucking say it. You feel me? Like that shit turn to that. So as an aspiring independent artist, me personally, I would say don't really go the label route because when they say you selling your soul, what they mean is, bro, you just gonna literally just be making music. Like, they gonna tell you what to make. They gonna tell you what to say. You feel me? They using your image for their benefits. You feel me? Like, at the end of the day, all you getting is that one lump sum check. You feel me? Being signed to one of them 360s or the majors, you feel me? Like, but if you go independent, it's gonna take way longer. But if you think back in the day, before all the streaming shit, it took a nigga 10 years to blow up. Like, it took a nigga 8 years. Nigga might have been putting out the same song for 8 years and finally blew up 8 years later. But now with the internet, but you got 3 months to blow up and you gotta be 16 years old. You feel me? Like, it's different. When I put out this project, I feel like I'm finna be resetting music because it's like, I'm not making this whole project in a week, which that's cool. You feel me? But like all the songs, I'm making 1,000 songs over months, probably even years. Thousands of songs, you feel me? And I'm choosing the songs that resonated with me over years. If the song sound like a hit over some years, I made this shit 2 years ago and it sound like I made it last night, it's a hit. Now we gonna drop you feel me? That's how I be coming. Like, a lot of artists need to go back into that. You feel me? Like, really just making music how they feel, playing it around the guys. Cause a lot of most of the time, I ain't gonna say most of the time, but you might play a song and you might not get a reaction. I don't mean it's not bumping. I mean it ain't the one. You feel me? Then you might play a song, and then they might turn their head a little bit like, all right, you got one. Okay, let me go ahead and put that over here. You feel me? Like, you got to take that time to figure out what's a good song and what's going to get people moving. People just dropping shit, bro. Nobody ever heard it before except for them. You feel me? Nobody ever heard it. They just dropping it. They were like, damn, you make music? You feel me? Like, you need to go back to that as an independent artist. Like, that's how you build cult fan bases. That's how you take fans from different, like, a nigga that don't even listen to the genre might be your fan. You feel me? Just based off of you being consistent and you being authentic. Versus you sign to a label, your ass gonna be done with in a year. Nobody ain't gonna listen to you because you ain't build no real fan. Pay for all your views. Yeah, you got a bag, but that bag gonna go out because you ain't got no cult fans. So when you drop again without the label, nobody gonna hear it. You feel me? So it's just a lot. I say go independent because you can actually build a career off of that. You feel me? Like, your fans will help you survive because it's your people. Like, I was seeing this shit like 3 days ago. The music industry so fucked right now. Like, if you ain't got no cult fan base, it's over with. Straight up. Because they not promoting nobody's shit if you ain't Beyonce. You feel me? Like, the reason Drake was going crazy still, because he got a cult. Like, Drake don't never have to sound finna drop. He dropped and they ain't promoting none of that. You feel me? He done dropped a whole documentary in the midst of the beef. Nobody spoke about it or watched it. You feel me? But his fans did, though. You feel me? He having an army. A lot of these artists don't have armies. Like, I love Kendrick to death, but he did not have an army. He don't. He having good propaganda. He got a good label. Make it seem like it's an army. He got some fans for sure. That's Kendrick Lamar. But without nothing, Kendrick, I fuck with you again. But like, you ain't got that real army like to be in the position that you in. Like, Drake cannot drop at all. I mean, Drake cannot say nothing at all and still do the numbers. You feel me? Even though they saying all the numbers is bought, so who just say them numbers is real? But independent, them numbers gonna be real. That's all I'm gonna say.
And you got some soldiers.
For sure.
Yeah. You'll be performing for some of them tonight.
Yeah, I'm finna see my people at Rice tonight. You feel me? I've never been here before. So we finna see this is my first time, well, I probably performed in like 3 colleges ever, which is kind of crazy, but it's never too late for nothing.
How do you prepare for live performances?
Listen to some Thug. Smoke a blunt or 2. Maybe a shot of tequila. A couple. And then shit, we on stage rocking out. It be different when you know them folks coming to see you.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Versus I'm finna gonna have to win these people over. Like, I'm finna go see my folks. Like, I'm cooling.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm already turned.
That was my question. Like, do you have different approaches depending on the venue?
I be surprised when I be going to places that I've never been before. Because it's like, damn, I never heard of this city ever. I end up going to the show, but they know every word. So me having the experience of doing shows let me know, like, the internet is capped. Like, people would tell you somebody fell off until you go to their show. And then it's packed the fuck out. And then you go to a nigga who lit as hell on the internet, but you go to their show, it's 5 people there. Or they had the TikTok fans. They'll play a song and people only know the first 5 words to that motherfucker, and then it just go silent. Like, nah, we're not doing that over here. You know what I'm saying? I work too hard for that.
Yeah.
That's why I purposely never try to become a TikTok artist or a cliche artist or none of that. Like, or a memed out artist. Like, you never see no memes of me or none of that. Like, I was never that type of person in the first place. And I never want my music to be seen like that, as meme music or TikTok music. Like, yeah, I got hella shit going viral on TikTok, but I didn't make the song for TikTok. You feel me? It just going viral on TikTok because people like it. But then you got people that's really making TikTok music. You feel me? Not to say that all the music on TikTok is bad, because it's some good people on there. You feel me? Using that platform to get their music out. But like, I'm just going to keep dropping how I'm dropping. Somebody going to put it on TikTok. You feel me? Like, that's how I'm coming.
One
Like,
of your soldiers.
somebody going to make a video go viral, so I'm cool. Like, that's how I be feeling when it comes to getting prepared to do a show. It's just like, it's the game, man.
Well, Uno, I appreciate you.
Nah, the pleasure's mine, man.
You've done right
For
by
sure,
us.
for sure.
I hope I've done right by you.
No, you ask great questions that niggas, I'm telling you, people don't ask that.
We work real hard. Thank you so much. I'm gonna let you go, get ready for the show. This was good. This was
Bro,
good.
you kind of look like a young LeBron James mixed with Evan Mobley, like Mobley James looking at. Evan James looking at. Nah, that was a great interview, man. I appreciate you.
I said,
Rice.
I said, there's just more.